Today kicks off a celebration of more than 20 films from Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander filmmakers. One of the showings is the documentary Kapwa, Texas. Director PJ Raval joins us to talk more about this. Good morning, PJ. Thank you so much for being with us. Congratulations on your documentary film. I know that's that one of many that are under your belt. So thank you so much for showcasing that with us. That will be screening tomorrow evening at 7:45 at the AFS Cinema. If our viewers want more information, they can go to aaafilmfest.org. Kapwa, K-A-P-W-A. What does that mean? What does it stand for?
Yeah, so Kapwa is a Tagalog term, and Tagalog is the language of the Philippines, or one of the languages of the Philippines.
You are a Filipino-American.
I am, yes. My parents were, came from the Philippines. I was born and raised here in the United States, so I identify as a Filipino-American or Filipinx-American. And the word Kapwa, what it means is, to be honest, it doesn't quite fully translate into English, but it's a understanding or like a shared experience, an unbreakable bond between those of Filipino descent.
This film, Kapwa, Texas, it's described as a self-documented time capsule during turbulent times, that being the pandemic going into the election of 2020, that captures that bond between Filipino families. You profile three women, Jenna, Monica, and Lauren, all of them from Texas. Tell us a little about how you went about putting the story together.
Yeah, well, when the pandemic hit, for many people, there was a lot of pivoting and self-reflection, a lot of feelings, a lot of self-discovery that was happening. And so I set out to create a film that would capture some of these stories, and looking specifically at the Filipino-American community. And so the film really centers, on the experience of these three young women.
Were they eager to tell their stories? Because when we see the documentary, it very much takes us back to that moment where everything was being done via video, via Zoom, FaceTime. How did you approach them to say, would you like to talk to me, or can you tell me your story?
Yeah, thankfully I knew Lauren and Monica already, but Jenna I had not met before, and the producer, Cecilia Mejia, thankfully had met Jenna before. And I kind of put out a little bit of almost like a casting call, reaching out to several people saying, this is a project that I'm interested in doing, would you like to participate? I would love to give you an opportunity to just kind of document your everyday experience through this moment. See how these come together.
These are three women in their 20s here in the state of Texas who have a very different, I'm taking this straight out of your description, very different attitude than their elders towards what's happening in the 2020, and thereabouts comes the Kapwa moment you're talking about.
Yeah, very much. I mean, the film very much goes into intergenerational exchange, and I think one of the things that really motivated this film for me was, at some point I wanted to create a project that would be based on conversations between people with very different points of view. So this film in particular looks at a lot of intergenerational exchange, divides between generations, divides between cultural background experiences. So it's no mistake that the parents are all coming from the Philippines here as immigrants, and their children have been growing up here in the United States, and how there's a little bit of a different point of view that occurs because of that.
A cultural generational divide.
Exactly.
So to speak. It sounds fascinating. The documentary is Kapwa, Texas. That is screening tomorrow night. The information is on your screen. It'll be following a Texas Shorts at 6:05, and then there is the Texas Two-Step Nacho Party, which is happening over at Vivo Tex-Mex at 9 p.m. Get more information at aaafilmfest.org. PJ, congratulations. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
We'll be right back.